Okay, here we are still with Eddie's Pottery. He's been in the antique business and he knows a lot about pottery and collecting. He knows the big names from long ago and far away. We've also been talking behind the scenes, the stuff we can't tell you about a few potters. Okay.
But no, I really don't know a whole lot. I'm always a beginner.
Yeah. Now this piece is from the UK, so
Is it now?
we'll let you guess it. It's from a family of potters.
Family.
A family of potters, well known, and I always look at how they wrap the stuff too, because you know, I want to wrap and ship stuff myself. They put plastic around the outside, and okay, yeah, there's currently 3 brothers, and their father and their grandfather was kind of the founder of the Western School of Ceramics looking east.
Well, now would that, just by trying to guess a little bit, you know, only because of the small hint that you gave.
Yeah, okay, well,
you know,
okay, well, Granddad, I couldn't afford. I couldn't afford Bernard Leach and David Leach. So this leaves us down to the brothers, and which 2 are in the UK?
Well, let me see.
So we got Johnny and we've got Jeremy Leach. And that's what we've got here.
Really?
Now
does Simon know that you're cheating on him?
well, if I knew you were going by there, I would have asked you to pick me up one. But next time I'll have to ask in detail where all you're going.
Yeah, you never know where I'm going.
Yeah. So I thought I could, that's probably only a 4-hour drive, that I thought, well, you know, I can't afford no Bernard Leach, but I could collect the brothers, and I thought I can drive to Simon's place in 4 hours.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll go for the harder ones to get. And I know Johnny Leach has got a real established pottery.
Yeah.
And I better go for the Jeremy Leach piece first. So, oh wow, I think that this, and they all do the bud vases. They all do the bud vases. But you know, the one brother's a little bit different. And
he puts a neck on it.
Well, yeah, he does the filler. He does the waste space. He does the space between. Oh, is that beautiful? Oh, look at that.
That's a nice.
Oh, am I happy?
That's a nice glaze.
Because you know, this looks so much nicer than the images that I saw on Etsy.
Really? And
I thought that, you know, if it was a fake, they would not only have to fake all the stamps, they'd have to fake the seal and everything. And I thought, you know, why would anybody go to the bother of faking it when I didn't pay much more than it would have cost new?
Yeah.
I can look at this anytime. I am so happy.
Oh, yeah.
So he's got, I guess, 3 stamps on there, and
sure
and the paper seal that, you know, whoever got it left the paper seal on, and
so this, and you got this off Etsy?
So that came from eBay.
eBay. Oh,
yeah.
eBay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, eBay.
That's still.
And so the other brothers do the vases, the round vases that fit like that. And I think this was called the waste. It uses the waste space in the kiln between the vases.
Okay. Well, that's neat.
All right.
Well, you got your nice little piece there.
I am so happy. I've got 2 more to collect now. So I'll have to plan a trip to Milheim.
You can go see Simon and say, hey,
and you know, this has got the, I guess it's porcelain, and and we've got that clear, whatever it is, glaze, and the iron.
Yeah.
Beautiful. You know, we've seen we've seen them all do it on YouTube now.
Yeah.
Which is nice. That was something when I came back to pottery, I guess 3 years ago, I knew nothing about. You know, when I was doing this 25 years ago, it was Standard Ceramic, not Standard, that's where I buy the clay. It was the magazine. Ceramic Monthly, and that's about all you had to go off of. All right. Okay, so stop back and for more collecting pottery. Okay, so back now here with the afterthoughts. A week or so later, I've looked the piece over and got to know it better and examined the stamps on the bottom. And I don't know where to start. I'm going to say when I started watching YouTube and came back to pottery making in 2017-16 more or less, I discovered Simon Leach's channel. Didn't know anything of his. When I went to school in the 80s, I knew obviously of his grandfather, a bit of his father, and there was an article about Johnny Leach in Ceramics Monthly, but didn't know anything of the other two brothers. So that was magic, finding his channel and them revealing his family, and discovering Jeremy Leach, who I was most intrigued by, his pots, his stories that he gave, and discovering, lower down pottery and looking into that, and the kiln that has adapted quite well to reused electric kilns now. But I also wonder too, especially on bigger potteries like Munchinieri pottery, you think, well, how much of the potter's work, the developer's work is in it, and how much of the people working there. But I seem to relate to also well, and maybe more to, the people working in the pottery. I worked at a Westerwald pottery for maybe 5 years, more or less, and there's my stamp just below my fingers from when I worked there. This is in Scenery Hill, Pennsylvania. Phil Schultenbrandt, that there was somebody, I did the throwing when I was there. Somebody else did the brushwork, the decorating, and the big thing there was hand stamping on pieces fashioned after Pennsylvania, blue and gray, crocks and jugs, salt glazeware. But back into the Simon Leach's from Spain videos, and there was a potter doing the brushwork there, Robert Tiniant, I believe it was. And oh wow, isn't that nice? Well, that would be great to have a piece that he had worked on. I did also some research on the stamps, some of them having as many as 5 stamps on them. The article, I think it was on the internet somewhere, where there were some, we believe, so not necessarily to be taken for fact, but it seems to make sense that a JL would be Jeremy Leach, and an L with a cross. And here's where I believe somebody used the word "we believe" lower down. And then we came to this funny-looking tree with an R on the side of it, or is it a T? So, and then in the description it listed that a lot of the letters from the different potteries, the different places where he worked. And on that one we came up with Robert Tiniant. And I couldn't have been more pleased to see that. Just something I wanted in the piece. Everything I would have wanted in the piece. That Jeremy Leach, that Robert Tiniant, the brushwork most likely. Which is beautifully banded, cobalt, iron oxide banding, and then on the branches, the cobalt, barely showing any blue. My guess is that, they had a recipe, but it did it by eye with a bit of cobalt mostly, and some manganese dioxide, a bit of red iron oxide. So the blue isn't overdone, but and fun watching the videos too, because I could see that, well, this may have been my piece that was made in the videos. This could have been mine that was pulled out of the kiln. And actually, it's a very handsome piece, because I'm not sure that they all, were perfect and as beautiful as this one. There was a lot of chance and the artist in them. But couldn't have been more pleased with that. And let's see, that I need to collect the other 2 brothers now. Until then, I will set a couple of mine here. where the other brother should be. And I just pulled these out of a kiln, so I will get that uploaded to you soon. I'll say stop back for that, and stop back for more collecting pottery.